everybody. Happy Saturday. So this is a scope primarily for my BeyondFit food beta test group. If you're not in the group and you have no idea what we're talking about, it's okay. You could still listen in and hopefully get some ideas for your weekly meal prep. I like to do some meal prep usually on like a Saturday or a Sunday. We have a long weekend this weekend, so that may even go into Monday since Sunday's Valentine's, yay. Hey, but I just wanted to walk you through for my beta test group kind of what my plan is with the week 1 meal plan and how I think that it will work best for you to set it up. Now, you may be completely different than me and want to use the recipes and, get creative and do it on your own. But for me, I'm all about saving time in the kitchen. So I do like to do some bulk stuff and get as much done as I can. For some reason, I just feel like doing dishes in one big swoop seems so much less of a chore than doing dishes like, daily, every night, Okay, so I like to do some like lunches and breakfast ahead of time, and then I have them for the week. So you got your grocery list, which you can print. Now, we talked about maybe next time adding quantities, and we can absolutely do that if that'd be more helpful. Here's Patrick. Do you want to say
hey, everybody.
He hasn't been on in forever.
I know, it's been quite a while.
Hearts to know that he's still alive. This is actually good. So I'm talking about for the BeyondFit beta test group for the food, how like we kind of do meal prep ahead of time, and all the recipes that you got. So you got all the recipes for week 1. All of those are totally fat loss friendly, and they're also kid and husband friendly. So Patrick will agree.
Yeah, I agree.
But how we do this? Pick a couple hours. You are probably gonna need an hour or two on like Sunday, today, Monday, whatever, and plan it out. So you got the meal plan. And what I did was circled the meals that I'm going to make like that meal. So for example, your post-workout shake, like I don't really make that. Your head's getting cut off. Do you want to scoot in? We can scoot back a little. I don't make like my post-workout shake ahead of time. So you'll make your protein shake or, however you're going to do that. You'll make that after your workout. I circled things like Monday night's dinner is going to be in the crock pot. So I'll throw that in the crock pot Monday morning. You don't need to make that ahead of time. Let's see, okay, here. So for Tuesday for dinner, flank steak, you'll make that, that night for dinner. But the cool thing then is that on Tuesday, that's dinner. And then on Wednesday for lunch, we have a salad plus a protein of your choice. So I would suggest you make extra flank steak Tuesday night for dinner, and then you have it for Wednesday for lunch. Good, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So then you cook once, eat twice kind of thing. Another example of that is for Friday for dinner, we have like the skinny skillet chicken. And then I have for Saturday, you can have that for lunch. So I'm not like a huge fan of leftover meals. Little high maintenance, but there are some things that are fine like that, and that saves me time in the kitchen. I am a big proponent of saving time. So like for the turkey and veggie meatloaf Wednesday for dinner, can I tell you a secret? When I make that, I make it double and I freeze one. So we had meatloaf this week for dinner. Did you realize it was frozen?
I did not.
Didn't
I'm
even know.
actually somewhat surprised.
See? So like I made it 2 weeks ago for dinner, and I made extra. I froze it.
We're not great with leftovers, but we're a lot better than we used to be.
Yeah. And then we had it for dinner last week. Right, so I'm trying to think. Then the rest of this really is stuff that you'll make like on Sunday. So you can make a big batch of the blueberry oat yogurt cookies and store those in the fridge or freezer, and you'll have those for all week. You'll make a big pan of your pumpkin oat bars, and you can store that out on the counter or in the fridge, and you can have those all week. The fat loss friendly tuna salad, that stores great in the fridge. In fact, I think the stuff with the Greek yogurt, like shredded chicken or the tuna or whatever, the tuna salads, they're better a couple days after you've mixed them up, because you kind of allow them to, you know, not marinate. What do you say for that? Like the flavors just soak in. I saw that question, but it just disappeared before I could read it. Can you post it one more time?
I think it was something about alternatives, meal alternatives.
For the BeyondFit beta test, you can swap out anything you want, but like I said, for the beta testers, we're seeing how this goes. Yeah. So I have only given you one meal plan for the week and recipes. Now, anybody can swap out anything they don't like. The main thing with the beta test group is to use the nutrition adjustment guide. So each week you're going to be checking in. Like if you want to order out, oh yeah, absolutely. You know, the two rules are really focused on protein and produce. So if you don't want to do a meal on the beta test group, and you want to order out, that's fine. Absolutely. You'll just want to use the nutrition adjustment guide so you can adjust each week based on your progress. That's the main thing. And that's really how it's going to work really well for you. So we have baked donuts. You'll make those the day of. Fat bombs you'll make for meal prep, and you can keep those in the freezer. Everything else, yeah. So we make a big quiche, crustless quiche, because Patrick takes that actually for work and eats it like mid-morning too.
Yeah, and you know, all this does save like so much time.
It
like,
really
especially
does.
with, you know, getting meals ready, and like, you know, I don't go out
Preach
to
it.
eat. I don't go out to eat, which actually ends up saving me at work, which saves me quite a bit of money and actually time, because I don't, you know, spend my days driving to and from a fast food joint. So
yeah, you should always have fat bombs in the freezer because they are delicious. Seriously. I'm actually I'm mid making a sweet treat for us and myself in the kitchen, and Warren's taking his nap. So I'm like, oh, I should jump on Periscope really quick. Fat bombs, the recipe's in the BeyondFit Life members portal. They are amazing. They're like a secret weapon against cravings for sweets, which you guys know, he'll tell you. I could eat sweets and I could eat cocoa powder in some form at every meal.
Definitely love sweets. That's
yeah. So that's it. Like most of these things we'll make ahead today or tomorrow and put them in the fridge or the freezer, and we'll have them for the week. There are a few things like, you know, in the crock pot or cooking up the veggie meatloaf or the flank steak that you'll make that night for dinner. But everything can be really done ahead of time. Now, I do recommend using like Pyrex. We really like the glass.
Thank you.
We really like the glass dishes as opposed to the plastic. So if you have like Tupperware, that's fine to use. We've kind of transitioned slowly, it's a process, away from the Tupperware, and we try to use more of the Pyrex, the glass. And the cool thing with that is you can bake right in it. You can heat it in the microwave.
Yeah, and that was just part of learning how to make it flow a little smoother. I'd say, you know, your first time around, it's going to take a little while longer, but like as we got into a rhythm of preparing ahead of time, it definitely, like the amount of time it took cut down quite a bit.
And I mean, really, you know, put on some music, listen to a podcast, like it goes pretty quickly, and then you're done. There's like no feeling I love more than having the fridge stocked up. It's organized. You have stuff for the week, and I think it's really good. Yeah. So if you're part of the beta test group, make sure you download the grocery list and the recipes and this meal plan. And of course, you can swap things. You know, this is not set in stone, but the idea was just to give you some structure and to be helpful in terms of, you know, just setting it up for you and saving you some time that way. So if you have questions, I am in the Facebook group. I'm going to be trying to focus on my Valentine. So I'm not going to be on Facebook as much this weekend, but I've been in there. I was in like last night till we went to bed. I mean, I was like, he even came in the office like, okay. I'm like, I'm just answering a couple more questions. So I don't want to leave anybody hanging. Okay. So I've been in the Facebook group this morning. I'll check in throughout the weekend. And then my plan with this is to start Monday. So you can see Monday is our start. And you know, everything you can bake, like I said, this weekend, fridge and freezer it, and then you'll be set for the week. Okay. All right. Well, happy Valentine's Day. We love you guys.
Have a good one.
I'm so glad that you know that my Valentine is still here. He hasn't been on Periscope in forever.
It's been a while.
I haven't been scoping as much because I've been working on all these awesome projects. So anyways, I think I saw the question about the Facebook group. It's For BeyondFit Life Club, you can go to beyondfitlife.com, and then when you join there, you'll get a link to the private Facebook group. There, I don't think you can search them and find them because they're for members only. And then I sent out an email with the beta test group, Facebook group. And like I said, you guys doing the beta test, I'm so excited. I'm so grateful for your help. I did not want to launch this full program without testing it on a group of, I guess you guys are like my VIPs first, to see how it worked, to work out the bugs. You guys know I already left out recipes, so we're working it all out, and I'm really looking forward to getting your feedback and input to see how we can make this work even better for you. So, okay. Back to the kitchen. Yep. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.